Hi, in this video, what I'm going to show you is how to use photos to batch rename all of your files that you want to submit for the pictures website. I'm going to go ahead and post this on my learning website so that other people can use it too. But renaming is a pretty simple process in Photos. The other program that you can use, especially if you're a Windows user, is you can use Lightroom to do this. And I don't use Lightroom, so I'm not sure of the exact same way to use this in Lightroom, but I'm sure the process is pretty similar, and I'm sure that there's YouTube videos out there to go and show you how to do this. So I'm going to show you how to do it with, again, using Photos to batch rename the files, import them into Photos, do what I need to do with them, and then get them back out to a folder so that I can go and upload them to the site. I'm going to walk through this step by step, and this video might be a little bit messy, might be a little bit time consuming, but you'll get the general gist as we start moving along. The first thing I did is, you'll notice on my desktop here, and I'm using one of our users, his photos on here that he originally sent in. So I put them in a folder on my desktop, and you can see there's 8 photos on here, and all of his photos are there, and none of those are named for what we need. We're basically changing the way we're doing the naming convention so that everything is in a batch. Anyway, so these are all here and loaded like this, and the first thing, okay, we're going to take all these photos, we're going to bring them in, and they just got imported in. I'm just going to get rid of the files that I had on the desktop, just kind of shrink them down, get them out of the way. Then I'm going to select all of those photos that I just imported, and what I'm going to do is right click. Well, actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go up to, say, File and New Album, and I can name that album whatever I want, and it'll just add them in there to that. What I'm going to call this album is McSween _ Main Street. Just like that. And all that did is it took the photos that I just selected and it threw them into their own album, which is where we want to get to. And the next thing we want to do is we want to select all of these. So select all the photos, and then what you want to do is, after you've done all of your manipulation, these aren't my photos, so I'm not going to manipulate them. We're not going to go do all that, but we're going to export the photos. When you get to that, you'll bring up a box up here in Photos, and what this does is it tells you the different ways that you can export the photos. You can either do it in PNG or JPEGs. Either one will work. TIFF we're not supporting right now, and of course the quality that you want. I don't want to lose anything, so I put maximum quality. Color profile, I'm not going to mess with that. Full size on the size of the pictures. I'm going to preserve all the EXIF information just because why not. And then the file name, and this might not be chosen for you, but this is the most important box, is you can use the title of the photo, use the file name. What we're looking for is sequential. Okay, and what we want for the sequential prefix is, in our naming convention, we want to name them from the name of the person that's sending them in, and also the project for that particular month that we're doing. So on these, we'll call it McSween _ Main Street. Okay, no subfolder format, no nothing else, anything like that. All you need to do then is click export and tell it where you want these exported to. I'm going to go to the desktop, and actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a new folder here and say, call it upload. That's going to add it as a folder into the other ones, and then I'm going to say export. Real simple, real easy. Once you're done with this, you can go ahead and close Photos. If you open up the folder again that had all of the originals in there, that's where I put the new ones here. And right here is all of the folders here, all of the files here that are going to be exported out.